Assalamu alaikum. Let's start. Bismillah. Allahumma arhamna bil Quran waj'alhu lana imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahma. Allahumma zakkirna minhu ma nasina wa 'allimna minhu ma jahilna warzuqna tilawatahu ana al-layli wa atraf an-nahar waj'alhu lana hujjatan ya rabbal alamin. Ameen. Alhamdulillah, we are in our basic Arabic grammar class, where we are learning to identify different parts of speech, identify how verbs are working, what are the different types of verb, what are the different types of noun and particles. So today we will learn the moods of present future. See, in noun we have learned that noun decline. There are three stages of a noun, right? Declension stages. The original stage is rafa, then nasab, and then jar. The original stage is rafa, the noun. When it is written alone, when you have to write a noun, you will write it in baitun, in rafa stage. Then there are some reasons, there are many reasons where the noun can accept nasab stage. There are only two reasons due to which noun will accept jar stage. So there are reasons, but the original stage of a noun is rafa stage. Similarly, present future tense has mood. I don't want to call it declension, but later maybe in this class we will call it mood. Okay. Present future tense has mood. Okay. There are three basic moods: indicative mood, subjunctive mood, and josive mood. Okay. There are three basic moods in. Okay. Instead of this, let me show you in this way. See, in noun there are three stages: rafa, nasab, and jar. This is indicated by dhamma, this is by fatha, and this is by kasra. Similarly, in present future tense, there are five actually. Some say five, some say three, some consider the energetic and other imperative as mood. Some don't consider. Let us say that there are five moods out of three. Nominative case is indicated by dhamma. Indicative mood is represented by dhamma. Subjunctive mood is indicated by fatha. Josive mood is indicated by sukun. Instead of kasra, it is indicated by sukun. Okay. What is the indicative? Indicative mood. What does the indicative mood shows, or why it is used? It is used to show factual statement. It is used to show factual statement, real statement, positive things. Positive things. What about subjunctive? Remember this will help you too much. Subjunctive mood is used for hypothetical situation. ऐसा होता तो ऐसा हो जाता, अगर मैं होता तो ये होता. Hypothetical situation. Or unlikely things which are unlikely. Things which are unlikely events, unlikely events. Or about opinion, अगर ऐसे करोगे तो ऐसा हो जाएगा. Opinions. Suggestions, it can be used for suggestions also. And josive mood is used to express request, insist something, to desire, intention, to intent something. Also for command, but light command, not heavy command, not direct command, light command. Or to show the consequences of things. If you don't do this will happen. Consequences. Okay. So there are indicative mood. The idea is that the end of the The mood and the main and the for easy phi the sign of indicative is dhamma. For easy phi the sign of indicative is fatha. Subjunctive is fatha, and for joshu it is sukoon. Anybody any question till here? Huh? Anybody?
Sir, may I ask a question, sir?
Yes, sir. Please, please.
Sir, may I ask a question, sir?
Yes, sir. Please. Yes, sir. Please.
Sir, can you tell the Arabic name of indicative, subjunctive, and Joseph? Just to know, sir.
See, I don't want to confuse. I don't want to confuse you. I will tell you the name of indicative, subjunctive, and joshu mood. But you will get confused. Okay? But for 5 minutes, listen to me because you have asked the question. Listen to me. Huh? Rafa, nasab, jar is also called marfu, right? And nasab is also called mansub. Let me write it properly in English only. Huh? Huh? Marfu, mansub, majroor. Huh? Then there is majzoom. Majzoom is, just be with me, then you will, and you don't get confused. This is not for everybody. If anybody is getting confused, forget this. Whatever I am saying. Noun, rafa stage is dhamma, mansub or nasab stage is fatha, majroor stage is kasra. It noun doesn't accept sukun.
Kasra.
Sukun, 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 sukun. नाउन के आखिर में सुकून नहीं आता, नाउन के एंड में सुकून नहीं आता, मजजूम और जज्म नहीं आता. Jazm is also the second name of sukoon. That's why. And in verb, the indicative mood is also called marfu. The subjunctive mood or is called mansoob, and there is no majroor mood for because verb doesn't accept kasra. Then there is a mood called joshu mood. Joshu mood is majzoom mood. कंफ्यूज हुए आप लोग? हाँ ना बोलिए, कौन कौन कंफ्यूज हुआ? हेल्प मी. कंफ्यूज हुए? नहीं हुए तो आई विल यूज दिस टर्म्स. Nobody got confused?
No, sir.
No,
It's
sir, it's
okay, sir.
simple. It's
Ah,
nice.
It's
You can
simple.
continue.
Everybody, alhamdulillah. Instead of mood, I will then say marfu, mansoob, and majzoom. Okay? Instead of saying indicative mood, subjunctive mood, joshu mood, I will say marfu, mansoob, and majzoom. Trust me, you will get confused because our mind has set that marfu is for noun, mansoob is for noun, majroor is for noun. Don't go in this way. Go in this way. Inshallah, this will help you. When we will go to the advanced class, we will start using, instead of indicative, joshu, subjunctive and joshu, we will start calling them marfu, mansoob, and majzoom. Okay. So for this class, for basic class, let's call them indicative, subjunctive, and joshu mood. Okay, everybody. Okay. So easy five, it is really easy to identify easy five. In indicative mood, easy five will be dhamma. In subjunctive mood, easy five will be fatha. In joshu mood, easy five will be sukun. Easy five will convert into yani dhamma will be replaced by sukun or jazam. Sukun is also called jazam. It is really easy to identify for easy five. But let me tell you a story, little example before we start looking at the. This is really easy, but you just have to remember something. And by chance, may Allah save all of us. We go to a hospital, we see there are some people dressed in white. Who are these people? and we see some people who are dressed in blue, and there are some people who are dressed in normal dressing. Yani. So the people dressed in white are doctors, right? White coat, white. Normally, this is their dress code. Suppose in the ideal situation, not always, in the ideal situation, in the ideal hospital, all the doctors will be wearing a doctor coat, the white coat, right? And all the admin staff will be wearing normal dress, right? Whatever they wear in this office, they wear a normal dress. So the point to note is the present the yani the present of white coat is the sign of doctor, and the absent of white coat is the sign of admin staff. This statement is right or wrong? Anybody?
Wrong, sir.
Why wrong? In the
Wrong
ideal
because
situation, in an ideal situation, don't just imagine the situation is that, just let me rephrase it. There is a hospital for me. I made a hospital where I made a rule that all the doctor and the nurses and the nurses and the the staff, they will wear white coat. How they were, okay, and all the admin staff, they will not wear the white coat. So I can say the present of white coat is the sign that he is a doctor or a nurse, and absent of white coat is the sign that he is a admin staff. Now the statement is right or wrong?
yes, sir. Now it is right.
Now ideal situation, it is my hospital, I made a rule. I'm Kansari hospital, I made a rule, right? So the idea is a present of something can be a sign, and absence of the same thing can be a sign. See, white coat is common between the rule that if you are wearing a white coat, yani present of a white coat is a sign of a doctor, and absent of the same thing is the sign of admin staff. The thing is same, right? When it is present, we identify the man or a woman as a doctor. When it is absent, we identify man and a woman or woman as a admin staff. My point is clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Any question about my point that present of the same thing, white coat? The coat is same, white coat. When it is present, we identify that he is somebody, and when this thing is absent, we identify it as somebody else. Right? Simple? Alhamdulillah. Very simple. Now let's see the mood, which are very easy, but you have to remember the coat and the white coat and the doctors. That present of something is the sign of something, and absent of something is also the sign of the same thing. Present of the thing is a sign, and absent of the same thing is also a sign. Okay. Now this is our present tense of kataba, 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 katabu, which is really easy to identify. Why? Because present tense ke aage, in front of the present tense, there is nothing. Easy to identify. Present tense is always easy to identify. This is a indicative mood. This is a present. This is past tense. Sorry, I said present. Past tense. Uh, this is present future tense. Present future tense in indicative mood. We know yaktubu, kataba will become yaktubu, where ya is the nishani, is the sign of present future. Fa kalima, and kalima, lam kalima, the file is missing, is mustatir is inside inbuilt, and dhamma is the sign of indicative mood. And then noon is the sign of indicative, noon is the sign, dhamma is the sign, noon is the sign, right? Dhamma is the sign, noon is the sign, noon, 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 right? Dhamma is the sign and dhamma is the sign. Here, the female plurality, they don't have mood. Am I clear till here, my brother, my sisters? Yeah, no question, no question. Yeah, alhamdulillah. And we know the formula. First, the sign of present future is there, then fa kalima, then ain kalima, then lam kalima. 1 minute, sister. Then lam kalima, then subject, and then mood. Yes, sister.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, sir.
One salam, sister.
Sir, we have linked this indicative mood with the Dhamma only. So we have to learn that it is also noon in that case, not just
Yes,
Dhamma.
yes. Noon
Okay.
and Dhamma is the
And
original
Dhamma.
stage. So
Okay,
whenever
all
there
right.
is a noon and Dhamma, the white coat, if it is present, then
Yes, sir.
the verb is in indicative
Indicator. Yes, sir.
mood. To bring a verb, present tense verb in a subjunctive mood, you need some particles. Some particles, subjunctive particles will come in front here. Then only the present future will turn into subjunctive mood. And some josive particles will come here in front of the verb. And then only the present future will turn into which mood? Joseph mood. Got the idea? What is
Yes,
the
sir.
trigger? What is the trigger to bring a present future into subjunctive mood? Some particles, some subjunctive particles. What is the trigger to make present future or to bring a present future in Joseph mood? Some Joseph particles. Which are those particles? We will learn about it. Now we are trying to identify yani, the mood. Okay.
Yes, sir. Alhamdulillah.
दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर. अगर कोई पार्टिकल यहाँ आएगा, कुछ पार्टिकल यहाँ आने से ये सब इंडिकेटिव मूड फॉरन सबजंक्टिव में बदल जाता है, और कुछ जॉसिव पार्टिकल्स होते हैं जिनके आने से ये जो इंडिकेटिव मूड वाला प्रेजेंट फ्यूचर है वो सबजंक्टिव मूड में चला जाता है. नथिंग एल्स. वेरी इजी, very easy. Which are those particles? We will understand, we will learn, inshallah. We will learn about those particles. ठीक है ना? But
Sir,
today, जी सर.
sir, only those particles, those are becoming subjective and Joseph, only those particles before it,
Yes,
or
only because of some particles.
okay, sir.
Only is because of some particle. There are subjunctive those particles are called subjunctive particles and josive particles. Okay. Now
Okay,
let's
sir.
see. Yaktuba. If this is the fashion, if this is the pattern, if this is the idea, or if this is the stencil, let's make easy five. Yaktuba, taktuba, taktuba, aktuba, and naktuba. Right? Easy 5. Who will make easy 5? Yes. 901.
Sir, Yaktuba,
Yaktuba,
Taktuba,
taktuba,
again
tak,
Taktuba,
taktuba,
Taktuba, then Aktuba, and then Naktuba.
aktuba, and naktuba. Easy,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Easy.
It's easy. Alhamdulillah.
Very easy. Instead of dhamma, we are using fatha. Fatha is the sign of subjunctive mood. Dhamma is the sign of indicative mood. And let's make josive mood. Yaktub. If this is the fashion, this is the style, this is the pattern, this is the stencil, let's make easy 5. Yaktub, taktub, taktub, aktub, naktub. Who will make easy 5 for me? For kataba? 867.
It will be taktub.
Yaktub,
Sorry.
yaktub,
Yaktub, taktub, taktub again, aktub, naktub.
aktub, naktub. Let's do some practice. Okay, if instead of kataba it was nasara, then what will be the easy 5 in indicative mood? Nasara. 901.
Sir, Yansuru,
Yansuru,
Tansuru,
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 Ansuru,
ansuru,
Nansuru.
nansuru. And what about subjunctive mood? Easy 5
Sir,
in subjunctive mood?
Yansura,
Mashallah.
Tansura, Tansura,
Mashallah.
Ansura, Nansura.
How easy? What about josive mood?
Yansur,
Yansur.
Tansur, Tansur, Ansur, Nansur.
Mashallah. How easy, right? Signs are easy, very easy, very easy. Very easy. Yes. Let's do one more practice and then we will learn about something else, inshallah. Kataba is already there. Dakhala. Dakhala. Who will do it in indicative mood? Easy 5 in dakhala. Dakhala will become yes 867.
Dakhala will become yadkhulu.
Yadkhulu and
Yadkhulu,
baden
tadkhulu, tadkhulu, adkhulu, nadkhulu.
adkhulu nadkhulu. And in subjunctive mood,
Ya, yadkhulu, yadkhula, yadkhula, tadkhula, tadkhula, adkhula, nadkhula.
nadkhula. And in josive mood, majzoom,
Yadkhul, yadkhul, tadkhul, tadkhul, adkhul, nadkhul.
adkhul nadkhul. Mashallah. And if I ask you, you said dakhala yadkhulu. What is the sign of indicative mood?
It has a dhamma, sir.
Dhamma. And when you said yadkhula, what is the sign of subjunctive mood?
It has nasab. And then
No. Use the right word. Diacritical mark. It is fatha. It has fatha, right? Fatha.
Yes,
And what is the sign in josive mood? Jazam.
Jazam.
Or sukun. Jazam or sukun. Call a rose by any name, it will remain a rose. And jazam or sukun, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Alhamdulillah. Everybody, we understood easy 5, right? Easy 5s are very easy, right? Very, very easy. And what is the
meaning
reason?
of subjunctive? What's the meaning of subjunctive?
Subjunctive is the name, sister. Subjunctive is the name of a mood. Okay, subjunctive mood is for used for hypothetical situations. Agar aisa hota to ye hota, main hota to ye hota, aisa something like that. Okay, it's the name of the mood. It's also there in English, but we are not learning English, so I will not give you example. Okay, but inshallah, by Arabic example you will learn. But what is the reason of a what you call it, present tense, to come in a subjunctive mood? There are some subjunctive particles. That particle, whenever it comes in front of a indicative mood, it automatically comes to subjunctive mood. And there are some josive particles. Whenever they arrive, whenever they get attached to a present future, they bring the present future into josive mood. Okay, this point is clear. What is the reason for this change of mood? Anybody? Please answer. If I ask you what is the reason of a present tense to change its moods, then what you will answer?
The presence of the particles.
Yes, if there is a subjunctive particle, then verb will come into accept subjunctive mood, and if it is a josive particle, it will accept a josive mood, right? What are those particles? We will learn. Okay, now see. Yaktubani, yaktuba. The dropping of noon is the sign. The dropping of noon is the sign that the verb has accepted subjunctive mood. Also here, the dropping of noon, the removal of white coat, the non-existence of white coat, or the noon is the sign that the verb is in josive mood. Over here, present of white coat, present of noon is the sign that the verb is in indicative mood. Over here, removal of the noon, dropping of the noon is the sign that the verb is in subjunctive mood. Even here, dropping of the noon is the sign, is the indication that the verb is in josive mood. Any question till here, my brother, my sister? Anybody? We understood, right? Yes, 957.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Now here you told the removal of known Okay, will make the subjunctive and adjective mood, but where are the
Not
particles?
particle
Where
we
are
will
the part?
learn.
I don't see any particle here.
Nice sister,
It's just
particles.
removal of something and something.
Nice sister. What today
Okay.
what we are doing? We are learning the sign. Today we are learning the sign. We are not learning the particles. We will learn the particle in a separate
Next
class.
stage. Okay, okay, maybe
Next
okay.
class we will learn.
Allah,
Today what you got it?
I got it. We're just identifying the modes. I got it now, sir.
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Jazakallah. Jazakallah khair.
Okay. So the idea is to identify the mood, sign of mood, and to say how we are the proof of the verb being in subjunctive mood. What is the proof? If somebody asks you what is the proof that this verb is in subjunctive mood, you will say that the removal of the noon, dropping of the noon is the sign, is the proof that this thing is in the subjunctive mood. But one may ask, here it is same and here it is same. How do I understand? By sukun, I was understanding that this thing is in this thing sukun. See, just compare this. Dhamma was telling me indicating mood, indicative mood. Fatha was telling me subjunctive mood. And Sukun or Jazam was telling me Josi mood. But my sir over here, Noon is telling me indicative mood. I know, khalas, no problem. But over in both the places, the missing of Noon, the removal of Noon, the dropping of Noon, the non-availability of the Noon is the sign of subjunctive also and Josi also. How will I differentiate? Do not worry, because subjunctive particles will always be there and Josu particles will always be there, right? So if it is a Josu particle, you will immediately say it is in Josu mood, and if it is a subjunctive particle, you will say it is in subjunctive mood. Got the idea, everybody? Any question? And still, if you don't remember these ideas or these things, do not worry. Why we are learning then? Why we are learning all these things? We are learning because we are learning language. We have to take it seriously. We have to learn all the ins and out of the language, so that when you will read a book, you will not be left alone. You will not be left wondering what is happening in the book. Okay, so be with me for some time, and if you forget all this thing also, do not worry. Inshallah, Quran is really easy. Why? Arabic is really easy. Grammar is really, sometimes you have to use your brain. The idea is subjunctive particle will come and indicative will convert into subjunctive. If a jossive particle is coming, indicative will convert into jossive. Simple idea. Okay. And if the book asks you, if the teacher asks you, if the grammarian asks you, what is the proof? Then you will say removal of the noon is the proof that it is in subjunctive mood. Removal of the noon is the proof that it is in Joseph mood. And present of the noon is the mood, is the proof that it is in indicative mood. Similarly, you can answer all the questions. Everybody got the idea, or is there any confusion? Alhamdulillah. Huh? Let's do some practice, and inshallah we will learn more about it. Okay, we will practice on this one. Suppose instead of kataba, the verb was nasara, right? The verb was, let me write the verb nasara, and who will conjugate the past tense for me? The verb is nasara. Conjugate the past tense first. Yes, quickly. Who's doing it, sister? 867.
Sir, we want to make past tense, sir?
Yes, sister. First the past. Now let's fill the form, right? Nasara.
Okay.
Nasara, Nasara, Nasaru,
Nasara,
Nasarat. Pass quickly.
Nasara, Nasara, Nasaru, Nasarat, Nasarata, Nasarna, uh, Nasarta, Nasartuma, Nasartum, Nasarti, Nasartuma, Nasartunna, Nasartu, Nasarna.
Nasartu, Nasarna. What is the meaning of Nasartu?
Nasartu, I helped.
I helped. And Nasarna?
We helped.
We helped in past tense. Okay. And Nasara. And who will make the present future tense in indicative mood? Huh? Technically, you call it conjugation of a past tense, present tense verb in indicative mood. Who will do it? 957.
जी हाँ sir. Okay sir. The indicative you said no. Okay. Nasara.
Sir, but 957 is senior.
No problem, sister. Let her answer.
Okay. Okay. Yansuru. Yansurani. Yansuruna. Yansuru.
Mm-hmm.
Yansu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It is Tansuru. Tansurani. Yansurna. Okay. Then
Yes.
Tansuru. Tansurani. Tansuruna. Tansurina. Tansurani. Tansurna. Arsurna and Narsurna.
Ansuru,
Okay. Ansuru and Nansuru.
Ansuru, and
Yeah.
Nansuru.
Nansuru.
Those who don't accept their mistake will never learn. Ansuru, Nansuru. What is the meaning of Ansuru?
Ansuru ends. Nasara is help,
Hey,
right?
sister, I'm
Yes.
asking you, you're asking me.
I'm learning, sir. Okay.
Okay.
We
Ansuru.
we will help.
Ansuru.
We will help.
Yani, it's not
We
pure will,
we
but okay.
we
You are
may
understanding
we
something.
may help.
नहीं may नहीं है sister. हाँ,
Okay.
I helps or I will help.
I will help. Okay. I will.
Ansuru is I help or I will help.
Yes.
Okay,
Nansuru
both is
is
possible,
we.
but normally it will be written I help. But you can translate it in future also because present future tense. And
Yes.
Nansuru will be we help and we will help. Who will
We will.
do the conjugation of present future in subjunctive mood? 945.
Okay. Yansura, Yansura, Yansuru, Tansura, Tansura, Tansur,
Eh?
Yansurna, Yansurna, Tansura, Tansura, Tansuru, Tansuri, Tansura,
Mashallah.
Tansurna, Ansur, no, Ansura, Nansura.
Ansura, Nansura. And what will be the meaning, sister? The meaning will remain same. Meaning doesn't change, right? In
Okay.
noun also the meaning was not changing. In verb also the meaning is not changing. Although the statement will change because of subjunctive particles. We will learn about it. Acha, who will make or who will conjugate the present tense in Josi mood? Nasara 641.
जी सर यंसुर यंसुरा यंसुरु यन तंसुर तंसुरा तंसुरना
Mm-hmm.
यंसुरना तंसुर तंसुरा तंसुरु तंसुरी तंसुरा तंसुरना अंसुर नंसुर
Ansur, Nansur.
नंसुर
Ansur, Nansur. Mashallah. I think this thing is clear, very, very, very clear. Anybody, any question about this? Anybody? We can identify a noun and we can identify a present future, right? In which in which mood we can identify, right? In which mood the present future is. And unlike noun, it is really easy to identify the mood because subjunctive particles are few only. Josive particles are few only. Okay. And indicative is indicative. No problem. Indicative is indicative. Acha, what is the meaning of yaktubu? What is the meaning of yaktubu? 867.
Um, he mm, he wrote. No, sir. He writes.
He
He will write.
write. He write, huh? Or he will write. Okay, yaktubu, he will write. Now I want to say, I want to add no. I want to add negation in front of it. I want to say no, he will not do it. Okay, does not write. So the simple idea is to put la. What you will put? La. And the sentence will be negated. Very simple idea. What is the simple idea? To put la in front of the present future, and the present future will negate. And what will be the translation now? He does not write. He does not write. Okay. And if I write la here, what will be the translation? And if I write la here, what will be the translation? Help me. 867. If I write la aktubu,
I will not write.
I
We will not
doesn't write.
write.
I does
Okay.
not write. We does not
I,
write.
okay.
मैं नहीं लिखता. मैं नहीं लिखता. हम नहीं लिखते. Right? La is the particle of negation. हरफुन नफी. हाँ, ना करने का. हाँ, ला नाफिया भी बोलते हैं इसको. They call it la नाफिया. Just bring it before present future tense in indicative mood, and it will become no. No, I don't. Right? Okay. Very easy. Or any problem in this? Anybody, any problem in this? Very easy, right? Just bring la, and it will become the positive things will become negative. Why? We said an indicative mood is always about positive things, but if you bring particle of negation la, then it will become negative thing, right? Simple. To make positive thing into negative, bring la, right? Very easy. Very easy. Okay. Now I want to say may write. I want to say he may write. So what I will do, I will just bring kad here. Kad. Kad. Kad yaktubu. If I write kad yaktubu, the translation will be he may write. The translation will be he may write. What will be the translation? He may write. If I bring kad here, what will be the translation? If I bring kad here, what will be the translation? Anybody? 867.
I may write. We may write.
I may write. We may write. राइट अब तो फ्यूचर खत्म हो गया. बिल्कुल फ्यूचर के बारे में बात नहीं कर सकते. क्यों? मे के बाद फ्यूचर लगाना इज नॉट पॉसिबल. राइट. राइट. क्योंकि मे इज इटसेल्फ अ फ्यूचर थिंग. राइट. कद अक्तुबु, कद नक्तुबु, आई विल राइट. हाँ, you can add kad everywhere. And if you want to say may, then in front of present future indicative mood, just add kad. It is really easy. Anybody, any problem in this? No problem, right? 957, you have any question?
No, sir.
867, you have any question?
Yes, sir. This la and khad we can't apply in past tense, sir.
Past tense ki negation is something else, sister.
Okay,
Negation
sir.
of past tense we will learn. Now we are seeing very simple things first, then we will go back to past tense. Past tense is not over yet. We will go back to
Okay.
past tense and we will learn about that, inshallah.
Okay.
Past tense is ma and lam. Something else we will learn about it. We are learning the negation now. It's not negation. Kat is not negation. Kat is maybe. Maybe this will happen. Maybe I will write. Maybe. May I may write. She may write. Huh? 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 Let us give an example, just for the sake of example. Qad, ilayhi. Qad taktubu ilayhi. Qad taktubu ilayhi. Huh? She may write. She may write. Ilayhi. She may write. Write. Ilayhi yani to him. She may write to him. Got the idea? Got the idea?
Sir,
Yes.
uh, after cod, it should be in subjunctive mode or indicative.
Indicative mood. We are in indicative mood now. We are talking about indicative. La in indicative, kad in indicative. For subjunctive, there are special particles. We will learn about it in one shot. You will understand. Very easy. Joseph also, one day we will learn everything, inshallah.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Very
Okay,
easy. Very easy. Huh? Very easy. Huh? Very easy. Don't worry. If you forget this also, do not worry. Never worry about it. Start reading the Quran, start understanding, start to translate. Not directly translate, because there is always a translation written. Okay, read the sentence, divide it, divide it into part of speech, that this is a particle, this is a verb, this is a noun. Okay, then read the meaning, read the translation, then try to match the following. Okay, and then try to translate it by yourself, inshallah. It will be easy. Do this practice tomorrow. Tomorrow, what is the day? Friday. We all read Surah Kahf. Try to read Surah Kahf. You will find many example. Almost all of the what we have learned, you will find there, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, everybody. Indicative mood, subjunctive mood, jossive mood is clear. Any question? Right? Okay, but there is a question remaining. There is a question remaining. What? That two questions are remaining. That there are two more mood. One is imperative in English. In English, in Urdu you call it amr or order or request. And there is energetic mood. We will learn. We will keep learning, inshallah. But before that, before going to the this 2 3 moods, balance mood, we have to solve one big problem. What is the problem? That see, Nasara is becoming yan suru, but daraba will become, or the present tense of daraba is yad ribu. Now who is telling me? How do I understand? How do I know that daraba damma nasara damma is there for daraba, kasra is there? Who is telling me? Why the differentiation? For fataha, for fataha, it will become yafta, yaftahu. Now who is telling me to bring a fatha here in the ain, on the ain kalima? Who is telling me? You're getting my idea. You're getting my question. Who is telling me that nasara will become yansuru, daraba will become yadribu, fataha will become yaftahu, zahaba will become yazbahu, jalasa will become yaj li su, dakhala will become yad hu lu. Who's telling me, right? You're getting my question, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody. So these are called wazan or gates. These are called 15 minutes only. No, not today. Monday we will learn about it because it takes some time for us to learn about it. But go home, or go home with this question in your mind, that who is telling me this? how to understand that which word will be converted into, and how to, and what is the formula of present future tense. Formula is same. See, if you see carefully, the formula is same. The formula for present tense is same. Ya is there with the fatha, ya with the fatha. Huh? Fa kalima sukun, fa kalima sukun, fa kalima sukun. Huh? Lam kalima damma, lam kalima damma, lam kalima damma. It is the ayn kalima where all the action is taking place. It is the ayn kalima that is changing. It is the ayn kalima where the action is taking place. Who is changing is, what is the rule of changing? What is the formula of changing? We will learn all this thing on Monday, inshallah. Till here, anybody, any question? You 901.
Sir, I just forgot to ask one thing. In the previous part that you just explained about the particles,
Mhm.
sir, you said about the particles of indicative.
No,
We have to
indicative
learn.
doesn't require particles, sister.
Okay, all
Subjunctive
right.
and josive requires particles.
So the
Indicative is
la
the
and
original
qad.
mood. La
Okay,
and kad is to negate. It is not to make anything into. Indicative is the original mood. La, la is to negate the present future
negate.
tense.
Yes, sir.
And kad for maybe.
Maybe.
It's not
So,
to making it. This kad is not making this thing into indicative mood. Present future into indicative.
okay.
Indicative mood is the original mood. It comes in this mood. It's not making. It is not forcing the verb to come into
Okay,
indicative mood.
all right.
It's not a trigger.
Okay.
It's not a
S-
trigger. This qad and la is not a trigger. It is to
okay,
negate the indicative mood, negate the present future in
okay.
indicative.
And what about the particles of subjunctive
But the
and
particles, whenever they come, whatever, suppose a particle is coming, suppose a particle called X is coming. Okay, a particle called X is coming. Whenever it comes, so after it, a present future will come. Suppose a present future will come. Present future, whenever it comes, it will come in the original stage, right? But this particle will force this present future to go into subjunctive mood. Like inna, what inna is doing? Come on, inna, noun will go in some stage, right? What is the particle of jar doing? They are bringing the noun into jar stage. Similarly, particle of subjunctive particle will come and bring the present future tense in subjunctive mood. Similarly, josive particle will bring the present future, which is the original stage of present future, indicative mood. It always wants to remain in indicative mood, but due to these particles, which we will learn, the verb comes into or accept subjunctive mood. Got the idea, sister? नहीं
yes, sir.
समझे तो बोलिए.
Alhamdulillah. समझ में आ गया सर अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
समझ में आए ना. देखिए, ओरिजिनल मूड है ना, ओरिजिनल मूड, ओरिजिनली जो प्रेजेंट फ्यूचर टेंस है ना, उसको यही रहना पसंद है. कौन से मूड में? इंडिकेटिव. मगर जैसे ही कुछ पार्टिकल्स आ जाते हैं जिनका नाम सब्जंक्टिव पार्टिकल है, वो क्या करते हैं? इंडिकेटिव मूड को सब्जंक्टिव मूड में ले आते हैं. ऐसे ही कुछ जॉसिव मूड के पार्टिकल होते हैं, वो इंडिकेटिव मूड को बदल के जॉसिव मूड में कर देते हैं. मूड को तो यही प्रेजेंट फ्यूचर को रहना यही है. इसकी मजबूरी की वजह से वो इधर आ जाता है, इसकी मजबूरी की वजह से इधर आ जाता है. जबकि कद उसके ऊपर कोई इफेक्ट नहीं करता. कद तो मीनिंग को बदल देता है. नहीं, क्या होगा? कद और ला तो मीनिंग को, पॉजिटिव मीनिंग होती है इसकी, हमेशा उसको नेगेटिव कर देता है. वो करेगा, वो लिखेगा, वो नहीं लिखेगा, वो नहीं लिखता, वो लिखता है, वो नहीं लिखता. हाँ, शायद वो लिखेगा, कद ही मे राइट. गॉट द आइडिया, सिस्टर?
यस सर. तो इसको हम बोलेंगे क्या सर, ये कद और ला है क्या? इफ आई वांट टू नोट डाउन अबाउट देम,
ये भी पार्टिकल्स हैं. उस कद
Okay.
भी एक पार्टिकल है और ला भी एक पार्टिकल है. मगर वो
Okay,
कुछ करते नहीं है बेचारे. वो तो
कुछ करते नहीं हैं.
वो ऐसा कुछ रूल नहीं है उनके लिए.
ओके सर.
उनकी मीनिंग्स हैं. उनकी मीनिंग क्या है? ला की मीनिंग और मे की मीनिंग है. कद भी आएगा, लकद भी आएगा. लेकिन ये कद जब पास्ट टेंस के आगे लगेगा तो क्या होगा, प्रेजेंट फ्यूचर के आगे लगेगा तो क्या होगा, वो अलग अलग इफेक्ट्स हैं. वी विल लर्न अबाउट
ओके सर अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, क्लियर नाउ.
इट. कद भी है, लकद भी है. एक जगह कद आएगा तो वो हम एकदम सर्टनली के लिए आएगा, बिल्कुल सर्टन चीज हो जाती है, हो ही जाएगा, वैसा काम हो जाएगा, कद और लकद। खैर, लेट्स डू सम प्रैक्टिस, वी हैव 10 minutes in hand. Alhamdulillah. Inna and its sisters. Inna is Laita. Who will answer? Please unmute yourself. Laita. You're getting everybody? Yes.
Wish.
Unmute yourself.
Wish, sir.
Sure?
Perhaps. Okay.
हाँ हाँ
Okay.
कुछ हाँ अच्छा, अभी we have not learned. हाँ, we have not learned. There is some confusion is there. But divide this. Wa is wa and yakulu is a noun or a verb. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
It's a verb.
Everybody. Mashallah. How do you know it's a verb?
So it's in indicative mood, first of all.
It's starting
And
with
ya is there. Yeah,
ya.
it's starting with ya.
So what type of verb is it? Present future tense, right?
Present future. Yes.
Mashallah. Mashallah. Wa yaqulul kafiru. And the disbeliever will say, right? Because it's a present future tense, so will can be applied. Yeah, future can be applied. And the disbeliever will say, Ya laytani, how I wish, kuntu turaban, actually, मैं मट्टी होता। जब आग को देखेगा तो वो क्या कहेंगे वो लोग? हाय कि मैं मट्टी होता। का अन्ना, क्या अन्ना?
Indeed.
Ka anna. Ka is something and anna is something. Ka anna is when it is mixed, makes ka anna.
As
As
if.
if.
As if. Huh? As if. Anna.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Or inna.
Inna is indeed.
So that
Anna.
perhaps.
So that perhaps.
That.
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 Anna is that.
La'alla. La'allakum.
So that perhaps.
So that perhaps.
So that perhaps.
लअल्लकुम सुम्मा
लअल्लकुम
अफौना
तशकुरून.
अनकुम मिन बाद ज़ालिका। हाँ, इन्ना आ गए मिस्टर
Indeed.
इन्ना। Indeed, ये इन्ना है, वो अन्ना है।
वो अन्ना है।
ये मैंने गलत बटन दब रहा है मेरे से। इन्नल्लाह वासिउन अलीम। हाँ, लाकिन उर्दू में बोलते हैं लेकिन, अरबी बोलते हैं लाकिन।
So
So
that
that
perhaps.
perhaps.
Yeah.
As if.
श्योर, उर्दू में इसका यही मतलब होता है। श्योर,
As if.
लेकिन का यही मतलब होता है।
But.
Okay. Lekin
But.
means but. Yes.
उर्दू में बोलते हैं लेकिन, और
लेकिन।
अरबी क्या बोलते हैं? लाकिन।
लाकिन।
लाकिन असल वर्ड लाकिन ही है, लेकिन जब एक वर्ड दूसरे जबान में चला जाता है तो वो इंग्लिश उसको एंग्लोलाइज कर देती है, हिंदी उसको हिंदी बना देती है, उर्दू उसको उर्दू बना देती है। हॉस्पिटल को अस्पताल बोल सकते हैं आप उर्दू में, अस्पताल बोलते हैं। स्पेशल को पेशल बोलते ही हैं उर्दू वाले, उसमें कोई बुराई नहीं है, क्योंकि वो दूसरी जबान का लफ्ज है। जब अपनी जबान में आ जाता है तो उसको अपनी जबान के जैसे मोड़ दिया जाता है। असली वर्ड लाकिन है, बस उर्दू में जाके वो क्या बन जाता है? लेकिन बन जाता है। लेकिन का मतलब व्हाट इज द मीनिंग?
But.
वलाउ शाह अल्लाह, ओके, अगर अल्लाह चाहता। ठीक है। एंड मिक्स बैग इज समथिंग न्यू। इन्ना।
Indeed. Verily, truly.
Verily, truly. It is. Yeah.
यकीनन। हाँ, कैन।
As if.
As if. As if.
As if.
As.
Sorry. इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन।
Alone.
Alone.
हाँ, तो इय्याका का क्या मतलब होगा?
You alone.
You alone we worship. इय्याका नअबुदु फिर क्या चीज है? वर्ब है ना, अबदा, फिर
It's
वो
a
आ जाएगा।
verb.
हाँ, नाबुदु आखिर में आ जाएगा। नाबुदु, नक्तुबु के बदले
We worship.
नाबुदु। है ना, वी वर्शिप्स।
We
और
worship.
और से सुनिए, प्रेजेंट फ्यूचर का वर्ब है। प्रेजेंट फ्यूचर को तो प्रेजेंट में भी ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हैं और फ्यूचर में भी। तो अगर
Future
कोई
में भी.
ऐसा ट्रांसलेट करे कि हम तेरी इबादत करते हैं और करेंगे, पॉसिबल है? राइट और रॉन्ग?
Yes, sir.
Right.
नाबुदू
It can
का,
be. Yes.
Yes, sir.
It can be.
it has to be, my brother, my sister,
Yes.
it has to be because it's
It
a
is.
present future verb। हम
Yes.
तेरी ही
Yes, sir.
इबादत करते हैं और करेंगे।
करेंगे.
देखिए
It is a
अब आपके
fact.
लिए
Yes.
दरवाजे खुलेगा अल्लाह ताला, अगर आप अपना दिमाग लगाएंगे ग्रामर के अंदर, तो आपके लिए दरवाजे खुल जाएंगे, आपको खजाने मिल जाएंगे। नॉट लिटरली, लैंग्वेज के खजाने मिलेंगे। अल्लाह ताला फरमाना क्या चाह रहे हैं वो खजाने मिलेंगे। नमाजों में दिल लगेगा। अन्ना,
That.
As if.
हाँ,
That.
That.
Sorry. That.
लअल्लकुम तुफ्लिहून, शायद कि तुम
perhaps.
कामयाब हो
Perhaps,
जाओ।
maybe.
Perhaps. Maybe.
शायद कि तुम, हाँ हाँ, वही आगे लअल्लकुम तुफ्लिहून। हाँ, आसा, आसा,
Possibly.
पॉसिबल, हाँ पॉसिबल। लव, वेरी
If.
इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग,
when
इफ, हाँ हाँ, लव, इफ, अगर, हाँ, या अय्युहा, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, हमने
Oh.
सीखी नहीं है, लेकिन हाँ, या और या अय्युहा, हाँ, या और या अय्युहा ये हर्फे निदा है, आवाज देने के लिए, अटेंशन ग्रैबर है। या इब्राहिम, या मूसा, या मुहम्मद, या अय्युहल ईरू, हाँ, प्लूरल के लिए और सिंगुलर के लिए। ओ व इस काला लुकमानु ली अबीही या बुनैया, हाँ, या बुनैया, ए मेरे बेटे। बुनैया किसी को प्यार से बच्चे को बुलाने के लिए होता है, बुनैया, ए मेरे प्यारे बेटे, इज अंडरस्टूड। ठीक है। अन, 901, एनी क्वेश्चन?
No, sir.
ओके,
Sorry.
अन,
If.
जल्दी जल्दी, हाँ,
Oh.
दैट,
Perhaps, maybe.
दैट,
That.
दैट, हाँ हाँ
Un,
हाँ हाँ, लाकिन्ना,
but however
But however,
but
हाँ,
however.
बट हाउएवर, लम्मा,
when sir
ऐसे ही जवाब दे दीजिए। वी हैव नॉट लर्न
Possibly.
अबाउट इट।
when
हाँ हाँ, बोलिए बोलिए।
If.
लम्मा,
when
वैन, हाँ हाँ, लम्मा
Lamma.
बलगा अशुद्धहू,
When.
हाँ हाँ, लम्मा, वैन, लम्मा। इन,
That.
नहीं,
No, sorry. Perhaps, maybe. If.
If,
इफ,
if,
If.
हाँ, इन,
If.
इफ, हाँ हाँ, इसको ऐसे ही याद कर लेंगे ना, बाद में हम सीखेंगे। इन सब पार्टिकल्स का कुछ ना कुछ मतलब है और कुछ ना कुछ राज
Can you
होता है
send
इसके
the
पीछे।
list,
ये
please, of this list? भेज सकते हैं आप?
मैं सिस्टर लिस्ट आप लोगों के लिए ना बना के रख दी है। कहाँ है लिस्ट, पता है आपको? पता है सिस्टर लिस्ट कहाँ है? यहाँ पे, ये दिख रहा है मिक्स्ड बैग।
हाँ।
हाँ, इसको खेलते रहिए, इसमें जब आखिर में लिस्ट आ ही जाती
कहाँ है
है।
ये आपने भेजा है क्या इसमें?
नहीं, ये हमारे वेबसाइट पे है ना मेरी बहन। मिक्स्ड
अच्छा।
बैग, यू कैन सी इन द स्क्रीन, ऑन द स्क्रीन, सी यू कैन सी माय कर्सर, राइट? कर्सर दिख रहा है ना, ये मिक्स्ड बैग।
नहीं, ये आप तो क्लास में दिख रहा है, आपके खत्म
बाहर भी
होने के बाद।
नहीं दिखेगा। दिस इज द लिंक, एवरीबॉडी नोज द लिंक। आई विल सेंड द लिंक अगेन, ओके? मैं आपको फिर से लिंक भेजूंगा इंशाल्लाह।
नहीं, मैं देख लूंगी, शायद मैंने देखा
कोई
नहीं
बात
होगा।
नहीं, मैं लिंक भेजूंगा आपको। वी हैव टाइम, वी हैव 1 मिनट, हाँ, 1 मिनट। लोकेशन, स्मॉल थिंग्स, जल्दी जल्दी करेंगे, एकदम क्विकली। बैना आईदी, जल्दी से, क्विकली, फास्टेस्ट
Between.
फिंगर फर्स्ट।
Between. In front of. In front of.
यस माय डियर, वन फ्रंट, इन फ्रंट ऑफ, बैना,
Between.
बिटवीन, माशाल्लाह, फौक,
Above. Up.
अबाउ, माशाल्लाह, हैथु,
Wherever.
वेरेवर, हाँ, माशाल्लाह, अमाम,
In
or
front
in
of.
front of.
in front of. माशाल्लाह. हाँ, शिमाल. उर्दू वालों को पता है शिमाल.
Left.
Left.
माशाल्लाह. वरा.
Behind.
Behind.
Around.
नहीं नहीं.
Around.
हाउला around. हाँ, हाउला.
Around.
Around.
around. हाँ, मसलुहुम कमसलिल लजी. हाउला. हाँ, tahta. फौका के opposite.
Under.
Under.
माशाल्लाह. हाँ, यमीन. उर्दू वालों को पता है यमीन.
Right.
और कसम
Right.
भी. कसम भी सीधे हाथ से खाई जाती है. हाँ, यमीन.
Right.
उसके लिए ओथ के लिए भी यूज होता है. खल्फ, खिलाफा.
Back after.
हाँ, माशाल्लाह. माशाल्लाह. हाँ, आइनमा हुआ माकुम. आइनमा कुंतुम. वो तुम्हारे साथ है जहां पे भी तुम हो. आइनमा.
Wherever.
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 हाँ, हुआ माकुम आइनमा कुंतुम. ओके, चलिए अब इंशाल्लाह मंडे को मिलेंगे. वी विल लर्न अबाउट द गेट्स कि कौन सा नसरा को यंसुरु बन जाता है तो कताबा का यक्तुबु बनता है तो जलसा का यजलिसु क्यों बन जाता है. What is the reason why it is happening? We will learn on Monday, inshallah. Very easy things, inshallah. Keep practicing. Islam.
So these things which you did play in this class game, it is available in the website.
Yes, sister, it is available in the website. You can play. There is a blog also, and if anybody is interested to write a blog about I don't know, Islamic things or grammar or anything, you can write a blog, send it to us. We will publish it on our website.
Achha,
Hindi,
this is
Urdu.
the website.
Yeah, on the website. ठीक है ना.
Okay,
अगर किसी को कोई
can you send the link of this is the link, is it, which you send now?
I will send the link. Just right now I will send the link, sister. Okay.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir. Jazakallah khair.